The Pacific arrives first, not the city, not the mountains, not the forests, the ocean. An uninterrupted horizon stretching eastward into nothing. No islands, no shelter, no second chance. Only water, and beyond it, an entire planet. This is Hualien, Taiwan's eastern frontier. A place where mountains rise directly from the sea, where rivers carve through marble, where earthquakes are not memories, but reminders. Most travelers know Taiwan through Taipei, the towers, the trains, the lights, that Taiwan exists. This one is older, far older. The story begins beneath your feet, and nearly 30 kilometers below them. Two tectonic plates meet here, the Philippine Sea Plate, the Eurasian Plate. One pushes, the other resists. The mountains rise, the ground fractures, the island grows. A few centimeters every year, too slow for the eye, too fast for geology. This is not a landscape that formed. This is a landscape still forming. The road leaves Hualien before sunrise. Streetlights fade. Rice fields appear. The mountains wait ahead, dark against the first blue light of morning. The Pacific remains beside you, always beside you. Taiwan ends here and begins here. The coastline narrows, the cliffs rise, gray stone, white surf, blue water. The highway bends around the edge of the continent. One side, mountain. One side, ocean. No room for anything else. Then the cliffs arrive. Qingshui Cliffs. 20 kilometers of vertical stone. Some faces rising more than 800 meters directly from the Pacific. The ocean crashes below. The mountain remains unmoved, for now. The rock here once lay deep beneath the Earth's surface, compressed, heated, transformed, then lifted skyward. A journey from darkness to daylight. The cliffs are not ancient. That is their secret. They are young, still rising, still changing, still unfinished. From above, the coastline looks impossible. Marble walls, turquoise water. Cloud shadows moving across stone. The Pacific pressing endlessly against the land. Neither side winning, neither side retreating. The road turns inland. The ocean disappears. The mountains close around you. The river appears, gray, fast, relentless. The Liwu River. For millions of years, it has been cutting through the heart of Taiwan. The result is Taroko Gorge, a canyon carved through marble, not sandstone, not limestone. Marble, solid marble. The entrance feels unreal. Vertical walls, narrow passages. A river trapped between mountains. The deeper you travel, the narrower it becomes. Stone rises on both sides, hundreds of meters overhead. The sky shrinks. The mountain expands. Water echoes through the canyon. Every sound returns. Every movement feels smaller than the landscape around it. Taroko was built by pressure, then shaped by water, a partnership between violence and patience. The river never stops. The mountain never rests. The canyon exists because neither one surrendered. At Swallow Grotto, the walls draw close. Marble polished smooth by centuries of flow. The rock glows silver, then white, then pale blue beneath reflected light. Above, small birds dart between cracks. Below, the river continues its work. The canyon is not finished. It may never be finished. That is the point. Taiwan is still under construction. The Earth has not left the job site. Earthquakes remind everyone, sometimes gently, sometimes not. The mountain remembers every movement, every fracture, every shift. Nothing here is permanent, not the roads, not the cliffs, not even the shape of the valley itself. Yet people remain. They always have, long before maps, long before highways, long before visitors arrived with cameras. The Truku people lived within these mountains. The forests provided shelter. The rivers provided food. The cliffs provided protection. The landscape was not an obstacle, it was home. One where mountains are not scenery, but relatives. The road climbs higher, the canyon widens, forest replaces stone. Mist drifts through cedar trees. The air cools. The ocean feels impossibly far away, yet it remains there. At dawn, clouds fill the valleys. Peaks emerge like islands. A sea without water. A world suspended between earth and sky. For a moment, Taiwan looks less like an island and more like a mountain range floating above the Pacific. Then the sun rises, and the illusion disappears. The mountains remain. The clouds move on. The story continues. The road climbs toward Hehuanshan, higher, higher still. The forest thins, the trees disappear, the horizon expands. At 3,400 meters, the air feels different, colder, cleaner, older. Below, clouds drift across the valleys. Above, only sky. Taiwan reveals its true shape here, a spine of mountains, running north to south. Peak after peak fading into distance. The island compressed into stone. The sunrise arrives slowly, first silver, then gold, then fire. The peaks catch the light one by one, a chain reaction across the horizon, a continent-sized spectacle on an island smaller than Belgium. The mountains have always dominated Taiwan. They divide weather, direct rivers, shape migration, and determine where people can live. Most of the island's population occupies a narrow western plain. The east remained different, harder to reach, harder to tame. That difficulty preserved something: space, silence, wildness. As the morning warms, movement appears. A Formosan cerro emerges from the grasslands, dark-coated, sure-footed, calm. A species found nowhere else on Earth. It pauses, listens, then disappears. The mountain takes it back. Most visitors never see one. The mountain prefers it that way. Far below, another river begins its journey. Rain falls on the peaks. Streams form. Streams become rivers. Rivers become valleys. Every drop eventually heads east, toward the Pacific, gravity pulling everything in one direction. The East Rift Valley follows the same path, a long green corridor between mountain ranges. Created by the same tectonic forces that built the island. Rice fields spread across the valley floor. Villages appear between them. The mountains stand guard on either side. Life gathers where the land allows it. The valley feels peaceful, yet its existence began with collision. The earth broke apart here. The land sank. Water arrived. People followed. The Amis people call this region home, Taiwan's largest indigenous group. Their songs move across generations, not preserved, not archived, lived. The Harvest Festival begins at dusk. Drums, voices, movement. Circles forming beneath the open sky. Children beside elders. Past beside present. The distinction becomes difficult to locate. Tradition here is not performance. It is continuity. The valley remembers, and the people help it remember. Morning returns. The Pacific waits. Fishing boats leave before sunrise. The coastline disappears behind them. The sea changes color. Dark blue, then cobalt, then black again. The ocean floor drops sharply offshore. Deep water lies surprisingly close to land. Life gathers here. Whales follow. Dolphins follow. The boats keep moving. Then a spray appears, a brief white column against the horizon. Another follows. A humpback whale surfaces. 40 tons of muscle and memory. The ocean reveals only a fraction of itself, then hides the rest. The whale dives. The surface closes. The Pacific keeps its secrets. South of Hualien, the landscape softens. Rice paddies reflect the sky. Egrets move through shallow water. Farmers work fields that have fed communities for generations. The rhythm is seasonal. Plant, grow, harvest, repeat. The mountains provide water. The rivers deliver it. The valley transforms it into life. As evening approaches, golden light spreads across the fields. Cloud shadows drift over distant ridges. Everything slows. Then the earth reminds you where you are. A tremor. Brief, almost ordinary. A vibration beneath your feet. Life on a growing island. The mountains exist because the ground refuses stillness. The earthquakes are not separate from the beauty. They are part of it, the same force responsible for both. Creation and destruction sharing the same source. The next morning, rain arrives. Clouds descend. The mountains vanish. Entire ridges disappear behind mist. Water falls from every direction. Streams appear where none existed yesterday. The landscape changes character completely. This is another truth about Hualien. It never stays the same. The island is alive, not metaphorically, geologically, physically, constantly. Roads are repaired. Cliffs collapse. Forests recover. Rivers change course. The story rewrites itself again and again. Yet some things remain: the Pacific, the mountains, the rain, the people. The collision continues. So does life. The afternoon sun breaks through. The coastline glows. Qingshui Cliffs return. More dramatic than before. Clouds casting shadows across marble walls. Waves exploding against stone. The meeting point of mountain and ocean. The defining image of eastern Taiwan. The drone climbs higher. The cliffs become lines. The rivers become threads. The roads disappear. The mountains remain. And Hualien begins to look the way it looked before highways, before cities, before history.